Finally, the Azimio la Umoja coalition party declares to threaten to storm the treasury. Those are the most breaking trending news highlights from MGN TV, but kindly welcome and remember to subscribe. Hereby are our news in details. The Azimio la Umoja coalition senator and MPs have threatened to rally their supporters and storm Treasury Cabinet Secretary CS Professor Njuguna Ndung'u's office if the Kenya Kwanza administration fails to tackle the economic crisis facing the country. Led by ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna, the leaders criticized the government for shifting timelines when it comes to the implementation of RUTO's campaign agenda, especially on issues to do with tackling the high cost of living. As I quote, "We want answers, and if they do not come in the next few days, we will have no option but to lead our supporters into these offices for answers." Those are Azimio on Tuesday in the statement signed by Sifuna and 5 other legislators allied to the political faction. And therefore, with Azimio inciting that the President William Samoei Ruto has failed to honor all the promises he made on the campaign's trail. The faction added that Kenyans are being lied to and taken around in circles, particularly on the issues of the economy. As I quote, "In the beginning, Kenyans were told the costs could come down as soon as Ruto puts the Bible down after being sworn in. Since putting the Bible down and the prices are refusing to come down, Kenyans were told fertilizers had been brought, still prices refused to come down," as Mio said. And thereafter, they quoted that, "Then we were told Kenya had licensed the GMO foods. Still, prices refused to come down and the economy refused to pick up. Then we are told to wait for 6 months. Each time the months arrive, the goalposts shifts again." Azimio similarly castigated Ruto for what they term as him blaming former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta for the country's poor state of economy. The Azimio also quoted, William Ruto never tires of telling us how President Uhuru Kenyatta ruined the country. It does not seem to matter that Ruto was a deputy president that the entire period. It doesn't seem to occur to him that he found the State House budget begged at cash 4 billion, which he increased to cash 9 billion. The Azimio coalition has also claimed that Ruto has introduced offices hit Hetho unheard of the public service, including prayer warriors, office of the first daughter, and the office of the spouse of the prime. CS Rigathi Gachagua keeps threatening to name top officials in Uhuru Kenyatta's government who looted the country. Azimio likewise intimated that the Kenya Kwanza administration is now on the spending spree, despite promising that it could cap external borrowing when Ruto assumed office. The Azimio coalition also claimed that last Saturday it was reported that Ruto is seeking shillings 76.6 billion in loan from foreign banks. Kenya's public debts hit cash 9.145 trillion in December against the allowed limit of cash 10 trillion, leaving President Ruto's administration with little room to borrow. Therefore, also the Azimio quoted that the shilling is officially exchanging at an all-time low of about 127 units to the dollar, translating to over 24% depreciation since March 2020, but many banks and foreign exchange bureaus are quoting as high as 137 as the dollars become scarce. Those are the most breaking trending news from Kenya. Currently, I'm coming with more news in updates, but kindly remember to subscribe.